I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, CM Games and CardMonsterGames.com. They have everything you need for Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, One Piece, Lorcana, Yu-Gi-Oh, video games, tabletop games, and more. Stop by one of their many locations in Knoxville, Tennessee, Morristown, Tennessee, or Lexington, Kentucky. Or check out CardMonsterGames.com to enroll in their many TCG events. I want to say thank you to our sponsor, ManaTraders.com. If you're looking to play in Magic but you don't want to spend a ton of money, ManaTraders is an amazing option. A monthly subscription based on the value of the cards you need starts as low as $15.95 a month, and each month you stay with them, the cheaper the subscription gets with their loyalty program. Don't forget to tell them I sent you there by using my coupon code SeanPeace to receive 25% cash back. The ManaTraders series happens every month, and if you have a subscription, you get a free entry into a $15,000 prize pool. So why aren't you becoming the best Magic player you can be with ManaTraders.com? All right, here we are for round 3. We have Thoughtseize, Philology, Emperor, and lands. Seems good. Yeah, keep this. We're on the draw. Against somebody named Double Chicken. I like that name. One has a Darcy. And a Bobble. Your Bobble hits. Okay. They left the card on top. Now, do I want to Thoughtseize here? If I get to Thoughtseize out of FOMO, that'd be good. They left the card on top. And they didn't crack their Bobble. I think it's fine. Let's Thoughtseize here. We have him in the deck for a reason. Then we can crack this Marsh Flats for a Plains. Oh, Thoughtseize out there, Thoughtseize. Okay. They have all lands in their hand, but they are going to be drawing 2 cards. Yep. They bubble me. They play their Wooded Foothills. For Stomping Ground. Did they must have drawn a FOMO. Oh, Malevolent Rebel. Okay. That's good too. Hopefully these decks aren't playing Ring now. Everything's playing Ring. They reveal Nethergorf, Thoughtseize. So I think they're going to take a Nethergorf. Bash for 3. We go to 13. Opponent's going to have a hefty Nethergorf next turn. I could cast the Emperor and get them off of Delirium. Can I do that? I got sorcery, artifact, land, creature, sorcery. So if I play the Emperor Bones and take this Bauble, it gets him off of Delirium. That seems fine. Let's go grab our planes. Planes. Go black-white, play our Emperor. We will take the Bubble. And ship it back. Opponent can easily just have another bobble or another way to get Delirium back. That's a cool Street Wraith. I've never seen that before. I like that art. Exerting their arena of glory. What did you draw? They're going to haste their DRC. Haste a lot of DRCs. And then the Nethergoyf. So Verdant Catacombs in hand. Gonna bash for like 4 million. That'd have been really good if they did have the Delirium. I'm glad we did that. We'd be dead right now. And attack with everything. Yeah. We will block one of them. Take 2. Go to 10. Maybe. They do just have a Verdant Catacombs in hand. We drew a Thoughtseize. No reason to play that. So let's just... They can bring back their Nethergoyf next turn, but it makes this Goyf a lot smaller. What is it? 4 or more card types? No, okay, so they can't. They only have 3 card types in there, so they can't bring back their Nethergoyf. I could go Mending here to gain 2, but I think I'll just play a Philology here. Philology is going to mill 3, and we get... What do we get? And we get... What are we getting? Opponent. Do you have a Stoffel? No, you have a Verdant Catacombs. Okay, so he whiffed completely. There is an Atraxa in there, though. That's important. So start of combat, they have creature, creature, sorcery, sorcery, creature, creature, land, land, sorcery. So I guess I will take one of the Nethergoyfs, or do I want to take one of the lands? Creature, 1, 2, 3, 4. They only have 2 lands in there, but there's probably a bigger chance they can hit lands. Let's take this Goyf. Okay. We will not do anything, but play our Zia Torres Proving Grounds second main and ship it back. Don't draw Rumble. Okay, they play their Verdant Catacombs. They crack it for a Surveil land, more than likely. Yep. See if they can hit their, I don't know why I'm doing anything. See if they can hit their, oh, they hit the FOMO. Okay. Now we're dead. Not dead, but Philology will block here. Take 6, go to 4. Yep. If they have a burn spell in their hand. So we go to the beginning of combat. We'll target this Atraxa. Then we will do the adapt thing. Targeting Atraxa. I actually tapped wrong. I shouldn't have tapped like that. Got an Ephemerate, Philology, Hallowed Fountain, Thoughtseize. Sure. Go into our attacks. Just the Atraxa. I gotta leave this guy back. They do have a ton of damage, and this doesn't kill him anyways. Then we'll shock in this Hallowed Fountain. And ephemerate our Atraxa. Oh, I can't! Wait, that shouldn't happen like that, because I had a finality counter on it. I don't think that's supposed to happen like that. Solitude, Goryo's Vengeance, and it doesn't matter, the rest of them. I don't want Goryo's Vengeance, do I? I don't want Goryo's Vengeance, I want Ephemerate. I'm tilted now. That I don't think it's supposed to work like that. Done. I'm going to go ahead and pitch this Solitude to the Nethergoyf. That finality counter was if it leaves the battlefield from anywhere, it stays exiled. Don't think it's supposed to work like that. I kind of feel bad now. Alright, so we want Purge. Purges are good. Wraths are good. I don't think they'll have a way to interact with Leyline Binding. Leyline Binding's good. Supreme Verdict's good. Don't want these Forces. Don't think I want these Thought Seizes at all. And the last card to cut is probably the G-Brand. Nah. Frog? Sure. Come on. There we go. On to our next game. That was a long game one. It shouldn't have been that long. Alright, here we go. Wrath is pretty good, and we got a Goryo's Vengeance. If we draw some discard stuff, that would be really good too. I'm actually going to keep this, just on the basis of having Wrath of the Skies. And we're on the draw, so we'll have an opportunity to maybe hit some discard spells. Some, like a frog or something like that. Yep, where'd my camera go? Oh, there it is, okay. They shock in a Blood Crypt and have the DRC again. We'll draw a Polluted Delta. Start off with a Backstreet. Surveilling a something. If Devil Chicken will let us. I don't want another Goryo's Vengeance, so I will bend that. Alright, opponent plays a Wooded Foothills, cracks it. Plays Rumble. That's such a good little combo. I like that. Malevolent Rumble and Darcy. They go so good together. They've been Land and Bubble. They Surgical Extraction, my Goryo's Vengeances. Oh, yeah. I guess that's good. They still have the Rumble on the stack here. And they got one out of my hand. That's rough. But and they know about the Wrath of Skies now. Oof. You still got your Rumble here, opponent. Definitely hit. You gotta pick your poison. Surgical Extraction. That was a good turn, too. Okay, so play our Flooded Strand. Ship it back. Get Meticulous Archive at the end of the turn. Maybe Wrath for one. Probably have to Wrath for one. Stomping Ground. Here comes the FOMO, probably. Green colorless. Fly Trap. 5 cards in the graveyard. They don't have 6. They don't have Super Delirium. Distribute 2+1/+1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures. They'll probably put both of them on the Darcy. I probably wouldn't have because they know I have the Wrath, but they want to get in for 5 here. Yep. Puts me to 12. They play another. They know I have the Wrath. I mean, they're probably winning this game. I'm not saying they're not, but Surveil, put Marsh Flats in the graveyard. Play the Marsh Flats. Crack it for a Plains. And then we'll Wrath for 1. And then next turn we get to have Leyline Binding up for the Fly Trap or whatever they have. They're probably just going to bring back this Nethergoyf though. FOMO. Discard a Detective's Phoenix. Is that game? Maybe. 4/8. Pretty much game. They don't bring back Detective's Phoenix. Oh man, I didn't know it was when it attacks. Holy cannolis. When it enters or attacks. That's really good. Alright, so are we dead? And we're at 4. They have a Phoenix. I can like try to high roll a Philology here. Blue white. Philology. Pick up a binding. Okay. Play a Polluted Delta. Puts me at 3. Depending on what they do here, I might be able to survive another turn. I think I have to do it before they attack, though. So, let's see what they do with their Phoenix. I think I definitely have to binding this Fly Trap. They're going into combat. Grab the Zeatoras. While binding the fly trap. Leave him with FOMO. To untap it. Block. Okay. Do it again. And we block again. They could have pick your poison or a plethora of enchantment removal. We'll see. Not looking good for us right now, but that's okay. We'll get another game. I think opponents should have killed us there. They do have pick your poison. Okay. So they're going to put 4 counters on something. Or 2 and 2. That's fine. Don't know what we could actually draw to get out of this. Besides, we could go Tainted Indulgence into Goryo's Vengeance and Solitude. Ah, they have another surgical extraction on Philology. That's kind of a weird one. I would have probably held that. Opponent has 12 damage potentially next turn. So we got nothing. And we're dead. We're binding one of these. Yeah, okay, cool. Game 3. So, I don't think there's anything I want to change. Like, I like this frog, but there's nothing in the deck I want to take out for the frog. But frog on the play is pretty good, no matter what you're playing against. I think I will bring in this. What do I cut? Let's bring in the frog and cut the Gibran. And I really hope MTGO fixes this where the cards are so big. There's nothing that we can do to change it right now. I would like to be on the play. We have a frog on the play with an emperor. We can cast everything in our hand besides ephemerate. Yeah, I'll keep this. We need some white mana. Ah. Leyline of the Void. There we go. Cool. Leyline of the Void is good, but it's not the end-all be-all. Underground Tomb. Thoughtseize. There goes our frog. We draw a Polluted Delta. I'm going to go ahead and get this Emperor Bones online. I think it disrupts them enough. Just keeping their graveyard in check a little bit. Stomping Ground tapped. And a Fatal Push. Opponent is playing the control deck this game. They are no longer an aggro deck. And we draw a Flooded Strand. That's okay. So we will go black, blue, Philology. Philology gets us a Sink into Stupor. Sure. Play a Flooded Strand. Pass it back. One has 4 cards in their hand. Play a Rumble. They reveal Catacombs, Street Wraith, Stomping Ground, Catacombs. They choose Street Wraith, and then they cycle the Street Wraith. They cast a Nethergoyf. I'm gonna crack this for Hallowed Fountain, right? I got double blue. All this shrine gives us double black. I don't need double black. Yeah, Plains is fine here. Plains. I'm gonna ephemerate this Philology. And pick up Wrath of the Skies. Do the same thing again. Picking up a Faithful Mending. And draw Goryo's Vengeance. Okay. So. They don't have double black right now. I'm going to pass. And there is a world where I sink into Stupor this Leyline of the Void. And they just never get to recast it. Do it at the end of their turn. I can try and draw some kind of fatty. I've only hit 1 Atraxa so far, so I've still got 5 targets in there. They have a lot of graveyard hate, though, now that I think about it. They have a lot of hate for us in general. They play Rumble. Surgical Extraction, pick your poison, Leyline of the Void. Definitely ready for this matchup. Cycle Street Wraith. They're exerting their Arena of Glory for a FOMO. Now, do I want to sink into Stupor this FOMO? That's 10. That's a lot. If I let the FOMO hit, I can Wrath for 2. In a turn, bounce this, Wrath 2. Wipe their board. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Go to 10. Sure. I think it's our only winning line here. If I bounce this FOMO, I mean, they still attack for 5. Yeah, they got 5 card types. They're going to attacks here. Starting the Nethergoyf for the first time. Philology will block here. Take 5. And then the second attack, Philology will block Nethergoyf. And then we'll go to their end step. We will blue, blue, white. Bounce this Ley Line of the Void. I really want to crack this Delta for something else, but I've got to get my second white source for the Wrath here. So we go Shadowy Backstreet. Top card is a Frog. That's good. I'll take a Frog. And tap, draw Frog. Wrath of the Skies for 2. They have 2 mana next turn. An Exerted Arena of Glory. A Darcy. Play a Thoughtseize. They might take Vengeance here, or they might take Frog. Take Frog. That's fine. That's fair. Pass back. Solitude. Solitude's a good one. We'll probably just pass back to him. Be really good if we could hit an Ephemerate right here. That would be awesome. And cast this Tainted Indulgence. Rumble. Rumble reveals Street Wraith, Commercial District, Blood Crypt, Ley Line of the Void. Oh no, it doesn't. Omnivorous Flytrap, Tarfire, Verdant Catacombs, Omnivorous Flytrap. They choose Flytrap. Another Nethergoyf. So Flytrap and all this in hand. So we're pretty much dead next turn. They go into attacks here. I am actually going to go ahead and do this. Draw 2. Guess we'll discard a Goryo's Vengeance here. Sure. Take 3. Do I want a Faithful Mending now? I think so. I got to do something. We drew the Ephemerate and a Goryo's Vengeance, but I have to pitch both of those. I mean, even though Ephemerate Solitude wins the game here, but I'm dead next turn if I don't have Hardcast of Solitude or hit something good off the Goryo's Vengeance. So yeah. Draw Ulamog. Well, we got the game next turn. If we can survive here and not die. Cast the Flytrap. See what they target with this. They have to target something else besides the Flytrap, right? Then target the Darcy. So if I flash in Solitude and exile the Darcy, they attack with this. They get to put 6 +1/+1 counters on this. That's 12, or they can do it on this. I'm still not dead. Okay, cool. Crack the polluted delta. White, white, blue, blue, black, black. So it doesn't matter. Go Godless Shrine here. They could, I mean, I could just be dead here. There's not. If I'm not dead here, I win next turn, so. Target the Darcy. Okay. Into attacks. We're going to put a million counters on something. I don't think either way they split it, I die. So 8 and 8, yep. We'll block. Yep, block this one. Okay, go to 4. Now, do they have surgical extraction? If they do, we're dead. If they don't, we win. Wrath of the Skies clears the board. And their Arena Glory is exerted. I could wait one more turn. They've had these 2 cards in their hand for a while. A Wrath. They can't haste anything unless they have a Phoenix. And wait one more turn. That gives them one more turn to draw a piece of interaction, so. See if we win here. Discard Ulamog. And Philology. Doesn't matter. Vengeance the Ulamog. Man. That's the game. Daggone. I mean, I guess I could have went for the Wrath line there. Clear the board, but they had the surgical either way. Untap. I have a binding. They exert. Catch the other fly trap. I'm binding it. I mean, there's a route there. No, all right. That's the game. That was tight. They had a lot of interaction. They had a lot of removal for us. Here we go.